Do I normally call those like gym battle the first, second, third? Let's get on the internet and check.
Yeah, let's figure it out.
Oh, I need to connect.
Okay.
Anal secured.
What's up, guys? Not2_ here.
And Max also.
Finally back from a 3-week hiatus that went totally unannounced.
Jeez, come on, Lucas.
I'm bad at that. I'm bad at announcing my hiatus.
Yeah, I forgive you.
Thank you. It feels good to be forgiven. Looks like Leo picked something up in the 3 weeks that I was gone. An Oranberry. Nice. That's borderline useful at this point. So I am so sorry, guys, that I have not uploaded anything in an eternity. By the way, welcome back to the Pokemon Fire Red Monotype run. I forgot to do that too. But the reason that I haven't been uploading like at all recently. Oh, these are hikers, so I want to get my water sports gal out there.
Nice.
But the reason I haven't been uploading recently is that school's been like creeping up on me. It's like the week before finals week.
It's not nice at all.
Exactly, yeah. Like a bunch of teachers are sort of piling on these last-minute fourth-quarter assignments, and I've had a lot of homework to do, and I've had a lot of other recreational things to do. But, you know what, the good thing is that none of you unsubscribed. I've gone on like 3 different hiatuses in the last, like, 2 months, and I've lost 0 subscribers since. So you guys are awesome.
Very
all
valiant fans.
Yeah. All 27 of you are great people, and I love talking into a microphone and playing video games for you. It's a passion of mine that I've missed dearly.
I like watching that guy squat very rapidly.
Yeah. Graveler.
Graveler, he's weird. He's a weirdo.
Yeah, you know, you should watch the Game Grumps of Pokemon Fire Red, because they played this exact game, but they did much worse.
Oh, wow.
It took them 114 episodes. It's
Really?
the longest series.
Oh, my God.
And it's still not completed. It's
Really? They're still going?
At Aaron Hansen, freaking train your team, dude. Team your train, man.
Come on.
Your train's unteamed. They're still getting ready to do the Elite Four, and they have been since before I was a Game Grumps
Jeez,
fan.
really?
I started watching their videos this summer, summer 2015, and they have done nothing about that series.
Gee, wow, okay. Because you're just considerably better.
Yeah, well, I mean, also I'm, on a ROM, and I think they were actually playing the game legitly.
Oh, okay.
So they didn't have this speed-up option.
Oh, so it takes them, like, longer anyway.
Yeah, ooh, this guy teaches you Rock Slide. You don't seem to be scared. Want to try using Rock Slide? This move can be learned only once. Is that okay? Which Pokemon should I teach Rock Slide?
Did he scream at you to test
Awesome.
how brave you
Nobody. No, he said, like, rocks are gonna be tumbling down on you. You'll die, man.
Oh, okay.
Freaking Rock Slide. And unsurprisingly, my all-normal team cannot learn that. So, what have you been up to lately, Max? It's been a while since you've been on the channel.
I've been doing so much school. AP is so hard. School is just hard in general, and everyone's just... You know what, surprisingly, though? Only one of my classes has been, like, really piling it on. Everyone else is just like, whatever, man.
Yeah,
Do
what
what you
class? What class is that?
feel. AP, obviously.
Yep.
But, like...
Well, AP Human Geography is something that DPS and Max's school district both do to just kill freshmen.
Yep.
They're
just,
like,
break their spirits completely.
hey, you want to take a freaking super cool class with advanced placement in the title? Human Geography.
Yeah,
It's gonna suck.
It sounds like such a great idea until you're, like, in the first week, and you're like, wow, I should never have done this.
Well, I mean, for you, it's a one-semester class, right?
Yeah, it's a half a semester. One semester.
That's
half a year.
disgusting.
I know, it just, ugh.
I mean, yeah, that's just a bucket full of ugh.
Just,
Because I've had that class the whole year, and my teacher's still like, there's 2 whole units that are going to be on the test that we have to do. Leo fainted. What a surprise.
2 whole units in 4 weeks.
Yeah. So we still have to do agriculture and urban geography.
Oh, yeah.
And this Graveler is scary. But, oh, right, I have Dig on
Nice.
Scooter.
Squat.
Aggressive squatting. Defeated.
Nice.
I've got a lot of fun stories, though. I asked you just to be polite in case you wanted to do some speaking for the video.
I just have one thing. I was sitting in the library, and I was just on my phone because it was my free period.
Yeah.
And this girl, like, creeped up behind me. And, like, I don't think intentionally, but I think she was, like, really quiet or something. And she just sort of whispered, "Hey, I like your phone." And then she ran.
All right, well, Max has a girlfriend.
That was my story.
He is single as a Pringle,
Yay.
ready to mingle. Ladies, I've got like 6 female fans, and one of them is 12.
You know what that means? Nothing. Anyway,
Yep.
Lucas, go.
All right, hold on. Let me just compare. Oh, yeah, Wing Attack is awesome for Blastoise to learn. I'm going to get rid of Tackle because that's stupid.
Useless.
I taught Aerial Ace to Master Ball, so it's good that Blastoise gets to get a strong move. But I've got multiple stories, and I'm just going to list their titles to you, Max, and you can choose which one's going to be in this episode and which one's going to be in the next.
Definitely.
All right, so the first one I like to call Dylan for the Penis.
Oh, man.
And the second one I like to call the Mexican and the Conoco. And I promise that's not racist if you hear this story. So
everything will make sense.
which will it be?
I want to save Dylan and the penis for the next one.
All right, you want to save Dylan for the penis?
Yep.
Not in the penis.
Not,
it's for
no,
it.
no, for the penis. Yeah, let's hear Mexican and the Conoco.
All right. So, like 2 weeks ago, a week into the hiatus,
Right.
A friend of mine, I'm just going to use real names because who cares about these people, his Spencer, he went to middle school with us, and he stopped by our high school to say hi, and he and my, like, core group of friends were all hanging out, and we decided to celebrate by getting some nice gas station ice cream, because what else do you do in a situation like that? So we go down to the Conoco, that's a couple of blocks from our school, and we all pick out ice cream to get, and we walk up to checkout, and we see this man at checkout. And he's holding an unlit cigarette. He's speaking in extremely slurred language. So we're assuming that he is drunk as balls.
Okay.
And so we overhear him telling this story, and it ends with, "And then they told me to get out of there because I stink like a Mexican." And we're like, oh, he's drunk as balls.
He is just completely wasted.
Yeah, and we just sort of, politely waited behind him, hoping that this clearly insane person didn't, I want to shift, yes, didn't, acknowledge our existence, because that would be scary.
Right.
So we let him finish his story, and then he turns around and he's like, "'Cause Mexicans stink, isn't that right?" he says to my entirely white group of friends. And we again smile and nod. And he turns to my friend Ev, who is a girl, and that's important for later. And he says, "Hey, do you have any Mexican in you?" And I just sort of stand there with a plastered-on smile, like, he's not gonna say what I think he's gonna say. This is an adult, and adults are good people.
Oh, God.
And Ev's like, "No, I do not have any Mexican in me." As Lucas said earlier in the story, his friend group is white as crap.
Right.
Crap is not white, but moving on. And he says, "Would you like some?" And I'm like, oh dear God.
Oh my.
So that's what he said to my 14-year-old friend.
Oh.
And he then walks out of the Conoco, and as he passes my friend Kinry, who is a bit large on the way out, he goes, "Later," and then he looks her up and down all disgusting like,
Oh.
and then he says, "Dude," as if it's like this hilarious joke, and then he leaves on that.
Oh,
And then
my
the cashier, who is also Mexican, says, "I am very sorry about that man."
Oh, wow.
And we're like, it's okay. There are good and bad of everyone out there.
Good gosh.
So that is the story.
What hijinks you get into, Lucas?
Yeah, that's what happens when you go to school in downtown.
My,
The downtown area.
Good golly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's just... Ugh.
Yeah.
Like,
so
that must have
stay
been a
tuned.
scary experience.
It was way scarier for them. Like, that reminded Toby and Spencer and I, all the guys there, that we have a massive amount of male privilege just
Yeah.
waiting to be explored.
Oh, just, yeah.
Because that crazy dude said 0 things to us, and he said 1,000 things to Ev.
Yep.
So we were glad to get out of there unscathed, but, there was also this, like, thought at the back of my mind the entire time, like, okay, we could fight this man.
We could take him.
Like
he wasn't, like, strong looking or anything?
No, he was, like, 60 and addicted
Oh.
to cigarettes. So, like, he was this big skeletal figure, and I'm like, alright, Spencer boxes, Toby does karate, and I've got some pretty sharp elbows. So, we should be good here.
Lucas has flailing on his side.
Yeah, I have the very real technique, this fighting thing I do, where I just jab people in the ribs with my elbows, and
nice.
It hurts like hell. So, if you're ever gonna hit on an underage girl, you're gonna have to get through my skinny, wimpy elbows.
Yep.
And next time on this series, we'll talk more about that.
You should know that I feel very safe sitting next to you.
Yes. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.